Hello, I will talk briefly about the stars. The closest star to Earth is our Sun, and it is 150 million kilometers from Earth. And it takes 8 minutes to the sun's rays to reach Earth. So you can say that any celestial body that emits heat and light as a result of nuclear fusion is defined as a star. Whereas any celestial body that rotates around a star is defined as a planet. So our Earth is a planet that rotates around the Sun, that is a star, and actually the Earth completes one orbit around the Sun at 365 days. The second closest star to Earth, other than the Sun, is the star Proxima Centauri, and actually it is 4 light years from Earth. That is to say that the light emitted from the star Proxima Centauri travels 4 years to reach the Earth. So, and you actually also can say that if theoretically there was a wedding in the star Proxima Centauri, and the wedding is broadcasted live to Earth, and if you get the pictures of the wedding now at April 2023, the wedding at the star Proxima Centauri took place at April 2019, because it took 4 years to the pictures from the wedding to travel the distance of 4 light years from the star Proxima Centauri to Earth. Okay, so what you can deduce from this example is that whenever you look at the stars, you are actually looking into the past. So we actually can define a star as a celestial body that composed from gas and plasma aggregation. So, and you actually have in the visible universe about 7 times 10 to the power 22 stars. Other estimates are 10 to the power 24 stars. And the stars in the universe are organized in structures called galaxies, and the galaxies themselves are organized in structure of galaxy clusters, and the galaxy clusters are organized in structures called superclusters, and the largest structure in the universe are the great walls that are actually many super galaxies that held together by the force of gravity are the largest structures in the universe that called great walls. So we will start with the definition of galaxy. Galaxy is many stars that held together by the force of gravity are called a galaxy. So, for example, for a galaxy is the Milky Way, that is our galaxy, that the solar system is in the Milky Way. And the Milky Way contains about 200 billion galaxies. Other estimates are 400 billion galaxies and 400 billion stars. Mistakes. The Milky Way contains 200 billion stars that held together, and they all revolve around the center of the galaxy as one unit. Other estimates are that the Milky Way contains about 400 billion galaxies that held together, and they all the stars in the Milky Way galaxy rotates around the center of the galaxy as one unit. Okay, so that is the galaxy. Then you have bigger structure. A bigger structure is the many galaxies that are held together by the force of gravity and move in the universe as one unit, are called galaxy cluster. A galaxy cluster can contain thousands of galaxies that held together by the force of gravity. So that is the galaxy cluster. And then you have a bigger structure of many galaxy clusters that held together and move in the universe as one unit, are called superclusters. So hundreds of galaxy clusters, or even thousands of galaxy clusters that held together by the force of gravity and move in the universe as one unit, are called supercluster. And the size of supercluster can be from 100 million light years up to 400 billion light years long. Okay, and then you have the biggest structure known in the visible universe, that are the big walls. The big walls are many superclusters that bound together by the force of gravity and move in the universe as one unit, is called a great wall. So an example of a great wall is LQG, that is about 1.37 billion light years long, and it is 1 billion light years far away from Earth. Actually, the name of the Great Wall is huge LGQ, and it is 1.37 billion light years long. And that is the largest structures known in the visible universe. Okay, thank you very much.